Hi, it's Marvelyn Brown with Making It Remotely, and I'm back today to show you how to set up your Canva account. Now, we're going to go over more than just setting up the account. We're going to show you how to set up your brand. We're going to show you how to set up your brand colors, your fonts. We're going to help you figure out the look and feel you want for your brand. And we're going to show you the plans and pricing so that you can decide on the plan that might suit you best. Now, the other thing that I want to just kind of point out to you is Canva has a little calculator here, and it's going to show you if you have a team, you might want to think about they have a Canva for Teams plan. However, we're going to focus on the free plan as well as the pro plan. But if you have a team and you want to figure, the pricing or what's going to be best for your team, then you can enter that information here. Just kind of plop in the number of people who are on your team, and then it'll kind of give you some feedback on the plan that might be the best fit for you. They also have monthly billing as well as annual or yearly billing. And they also have plans for teachers and schools. So, and in each plan, you're going to be able to get presentations, social media, video, print products, marketing products, and office products. In office, it's basically going to be those things that you use in an office setting. So, letterhead, business cards, the marketing materials will be things like brochures, posters, signs, things like that. Print products, they actually have things like shirts. I think they have keychains, little physical things that you can design. And I'm sorry, print products. You can design these things and have them delivered. And then you can create videos on here. So if you're on TikTok or some of these video platforms, you can certainly create different videos on here and use them in those platforms. And then, of course, social media. And that's what we're talking about today, creating your social media content as well as presentations. So let's go down here and take a look and see what you get with the free plan. So this is for anybody who wants to design pretty much anything. If you're someone who's an occasional designer, maybe you have a need to just do your social media posting, maybe you want to create some things for your business, you can use Canva free to do that. Now, with Canva free, these are the things that you are going to get. You're going to get the drag and drop editor, and it's really easy to use. And that's the reason why I always say Canva is the tool for anyone who is not a graphic designer. This is a very easy, user-friendly tool that you can use, and you don't have to worry about being a graphic designer. You can just create what you need, and it's drag and drop. There's also, you're going to have access to 25,000 free templates, 100 plus design types, including social media posts, presentations, letters, and more. You're going to have a million free photos and graphics. You'll be able to invite others to design and work with you on various projects. I kind of have a feeling if you invite others to work with you, you'll probably get plopped over here into the team's pricing, but I could be wrong. You'll be able to create a wide range of printable products that you can design and have delivered to your home. And then you also get 5 gigabytes of cloud storage. So these are the things you get with the free plan, with Canva free. Now, Canva Pro is for business owners. It's really geared more to business owners, individuals, solopreneurs, and freelance designers who want unlimited access to premium content to create professional designs with ease and scale their productivity. Now, this is for one person only, and when you pay on a monthly basis, you're going to be able to get this for $12.99 a month. If you decide to pay for it on an annual basis, you're going to save 16%, and the price is $119.99. So you pay that $119.99, and you don't have to worry about paying for your design tool for an entire year. For Canva Teams, it's $149.90. So you really have to kind of think about the difference in price. It looks like Canva for Teams may be a little bit cheaper than Canva Pro on the monthly term. So if you pay for Canva Teams monthly, it's $14.99. If you pay on an annual basis, let's just see, we'll get out the calculator. So it looks like it comes out to about $12.49 or $12.50. So let's just do the math again. $149.90 divided by 12. Yep, it's about $12.50 a month for Canva for Teens. And then if you do $119.99 divided by 12, it comes out to $9.99. So Canva Pro can be as cheap as $9.99 a month, or it can be as high as $12.99 a month. I really feel either scenario is definitely worth it. And, if you use it for a period of time and you're consistent in your business and you learn how to grow your business, that $12.99 will be a drop in the bucket. So with the free account, you get 100 plus million, so 100 million premium stock photos, videos, audio, and graphics. You get unlimited features, folders, and premium content. So I was doing a video last week and I wasn't 100% sure, but I was thinking that you don't get folders with the free account. So with the pro account, you do get folders, and those really do help you stay organized. 610,000 premium and free templates with new designs daily. You can establish your brand's visual identity with logos, colors, and fonts with up to 100 brand kits. So that is the functionality we're going to be using today. Once we go through the different prices, I'll help you get set up. And then we're going to create a brand kit. And that brand kit is going to make it so much easier when you get ready to make your social media content. You just click, 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 and you've got your image. You've got your logo already there. You've got your colors and your fonts already there. And you don't have to, worry about running all over the place. So having a brand kit definitely helps you to be consistent. And it also helps you when it comes to quickly designing the products that you need for your social media presence. Let's see, create dedicated folders for specific projects. So we kind of talked about folders. Resize designs infinitely with Magic Resize. Now, this is the thing. Canva has this tool, and I forgot what it's called, but it enables you to create sizes, like 5 or 6 different sizes all at one time. So that's also another productivity tool that you can access when you have the pro account. So instead of just creating a product or a image rather for example, Pinterest, they have the oblong design requirements. And so you create that oblong item, and then you might want to create a landscape looking image for Facebook, and then maybe a square image for Instagram. Or if you want to, stick with that long image, you might use that for Instagram stories. And then Twitter has an even different size that you need to use on that platform. So you can create all of those different sizes at one time. And that really does help you to save so much time when it comes to posting on social media. You can also remove the background image. It's called the background remover, and that saves a lot of time as well. I used to use another tool to remove the background, but it's nice to just have it right here on Canva. And one of the great benefits of the Pro plan is that you can schedule your social media content on up to 8 different platforms. So instead of having to use another tool, a separate tool, and maybe even pay for that tool, you can schedule out your social media content and just set it all on autopilot where it goes out whenever you want it to. And that is also a very good feature to have. You're also going to get cloud storage, 1 terabyte of cloud storage, along with 24/7 customer support. So lots of great benefits here with the Pro plan. Now, if you decide that you want a free account, in order for you to build your brand identity and create a logo and all of that stuff, I would recommend starting your free Pro trial, walking through this video, getting everything set up, and then downloading your logo. And you can also copy the hex codes for your brand identity. So you can kind of think about the fonts you want. You can write down the hex codes. That will also help you to save time. The other thing that might happen is you might decide, if you like the Pro account, you may decide to go ahead and pay either the $12.99, or if you buy it yearly, you're going to save 16%, and that comes out to about $9.99 a month. So lots of options here. You can decide which one is best for you. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through signing up. So the thing that you want to do when you sign up is you want to use either your Google account, your Facebook account, your email, or you can also use other platforms like Apple, Microsoft, Clever. So there are lots of different ways that you can get your account set up. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to log into my account. But all you need to do is select your, the way that you want to log in. And you just kind of walk through that process, and then you will have your account set up. You can choose whether you want the free account or if you want the free trial. You can do that as well. And actually, let me just click out of this. If you want the free trial, you just click on this button. And then it's going to give you that same scenario where you can log in with Google, Facebook, email, or another way. And then it kind of expands to show you how you can log in with some of these other platforms. So this tells you again what you're going to get with this Pro account. And then all you do is just go through the process. And so I'm going to pause, and I will see you on the other side. Once you get this set up, then you can meet us, and we will go ahead and set up your brand account. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the other side in one moment. Okay, so hopefully you have logged into your Canva account and you are ready to get started with setting up your brand. So your brand is really the look and the feel and the experience that you want to set for your business. So depending on the kind of business you have, you might think about, do you want to, kind of convey a happy experience? Maybe you want to convey a professional experience for your users. Maybe you want them to feel enlightened or calm. Maybe you want to create a calm environment. If you're someone who's into, for example, health and wellness, you want maybe a calm, zen environment. If you're someone who teaches, meditation and yoga, you definitely want that calm environment, that calm look and feel. If you are someone who is high energy, you want to convey that in your brand. And so you want to think about those things and maybe do a little research on how you can convey using colors, using fonts, etc. So we're going to go over here to this left-hand side. We're going to click on brand. And you're going to be able to see the brand kits that I have set up. So I have 3 different businesses that I set up on Canva. I only have 2 brand kits though. So we're going to look at my Natural Green Life brand. So here's my logo. And this is the thing with Canva, they allow you to upload your logo so that it's always available. So you don't have to worry about, having to scurry around and find your colors and find your fonts, and, all of that stuff takes time. So I have selected, you can see that my brand is really like kind of like a lime greenish color. And so I've selected these colors as my brand colors. And I feel like these are more, relaxing type colors. Let's just go over, we're going to do a little research on line. So what do various colors mean? Let's see if we can find some meaning. So, okay, here we go. Yellow means happiness, hope, deceit. Okay. Yellow means deceit. Okay. Green means new beginnings, abundance, nature. So that's what I want to now. Think about this green. So my brand is My Natural Green Life. And the thing that I want to convey with that brand is definitely new beginnings. So when you're into health and wellness, you're really helping people to create a new beginning. So maybe they had some habits that were, helping to take away from their ability to be healthy and well. And so you want to give them a new beginning. You want to show them new habits. You want to show them new things that can really help them live a lifestyle of health, wealth, abundance, etc. And then you want to help them. In my case, I want to help people do it without all the harsh chemicals, without all the toxic stuff that's, out there. So I want to help them to do things in a more natural way. So that was a really good choice for this particular brand. So let's go back and look at some other colors. So blue represents calm, responsible. It also represents sadness. So blue is one of those things that, depending on the images and the fonts and all the things that you use and how you put those together, it can represent calm, responsibility, and sadness. Who wants to have a sad brand? But, depending on what industry you're in, maybe sadness might be something that you want to capture. Purple, creativity, royalty, wealth. And so, if you're looking to convey those items, then you might want to think about purple. Black. Black represents mystery, elegance, evil. It says evil. I don't believe in that, but we're going to just, go with what it's saying for now. But, black has been known to represent negative things. But when you think about mystery, when you think about elegance, black can also be very elegant, especially when it's used with colors like gold and, those kinds of color combinations can really send a really powerful message. So color theory for designers, the meaning of color. And, most people, when they are artists, they already kind of know this. They go through maybe courses. If you've majored in art, then you may have already taken a course on color theory. But if not, there are lots of great resources that you can use to learn about color and the kinds of colors that you might want to use when branding your business. So think about that. Now, the thing that you also want to take note of is when you are creating your brand colors, when you hover over those colors, it shows you the hex code for that particular color. So for this color or this shade of green, the hex code is going to be pound 75C as in cat, 32C as in cat. Now here's a different shade of green, and that hex code is pound 3F as in Frank, 9B as in boy, 07. And so you want to, if you are not going to stick with the Canva paid account, when you pick out your colors, you definitely want to write down all of the hex codes so that you can pull those up when you get ready to create your social media content. The other thing that Canva allows you to do is you can upload fonts. So for me, I went out and I purchased some fonts. I went to Creative Market and I purchased some fonts. I'll put the fonts that I got, the font pack that I bought, below this video. I'll put a link to it so that you can go out and take a look at it because it has so many different fonts, and that enables me to use, fonts that really match the personality of what I'm trying to do. So here's some of the fonts that I uploaded. And so once you purchase these fonts, you can upload them to Canva. Canva has a ton of fonts, images, colors, everything that you would actually need to set up your brand. But the reason that I went out and purchased fonts is because I wanted to be a little bit different. And what you'll find is sometimes you will find that because there's so many people out there creating content, you can end up with the same images, the same fonts, the same colors as maybe one of your competitors. So I didn't really want that to happen. Now, there's also a way that you can look up hex code. So let's look up hex code for, we'll say, coral. Coral is one of the colors that I also use in one of my other brands. So the hex code for coral is pound FF7F50. And so every single color on the planet has a hex code. And actually, Canva has tools that will enable you to, actually, it looks like they have, oh, look at this. They have color meanings and symbols right here on the Canva website. So you can actually go out, you can type in the color name. So let's just type in, we'll type in coral again. So there's coral. Read more about coral. So let's read about coral. And it also gives you some of the colors that go with coral. So coral is a pink-orange color that gets its name from marine invertebrates decorating the bottom of the sea. It's fresh, invigorating, and feminine. The color hex code is, and just what we talked about here a second ago. So Canva does give you some really great ideas on various colors. So there, you don't even have to use a outside tool. You can use the tools that are here on Canva. So I'll put a link to this as well. Let's see, and I'm just going to go and see. It says canva.com/colors. Let's see what that does for us. Okay, so look at this. We have color palette generator, color palette ideas, the color wheel, and color meanings. So all the things you need to know about colors are right here. So this is great. So this is something that you can use, and I will, again, put the links below this video. But these are things that you can use. These are tools that you can use when you are selecting your color palette. And so when you select all of your colors, they're going to be looking something like this, and they actually look more like this. And so if you want to add a color, all you do is click here, and then you can put in the hex code. So for my natural green life, maybe I would want to use another shade of green. I don't know. So let's see, we'll put in this shade of green, and we'll go over, that's kind of a teal green, but this is the hex code. Pound, it looks like an O, A996A. And so there's another, color that I could add to my color palette. And that's really all you do. Just go into brand colors, you click on the button, and then it's going to show you, let's say we want a happy, oh, nothing there. Okay. Bright. Let's see if we can type in bright. So basically the thing that they're going to bring up are the names of the palette. So if you want a bright palette, you're probably just going to have to go out and find a palette that at least gives you a good starting point. So for bright colors, depending on whether you want like pastels. Now here's salmon sushi. I kind of like that. It doesn't really 100% match my making it remotely palette, but I'm gonna just put that there. And then if you want to reorder your palette, so salmon sushi could be my beginning for my making it remotely palette. So let's just keep it, we're gonna take it up to the top. And we're gonna put it up here with my other color palettes. Okay, so we'll leave it under the inner word color palette. Now this is not going to be in my making it remotely color palette. I don't use blue at all, but I do use kind of a grayish color. So we'll put that in there. It's going to be kind of a darker color. So we'll put that in there, and then I'll have to go out to my website and actually pull in some more of my colors. Let's see. Okay, so let's go back to get the, let's see, coral. Heart of coral color combination. Now that's a really nice, I like that color combination. Now I might consider using this for my site because it's very calming looking. So we have coral here. We're going to copy this hex code. So if I wanted to use this color palette, we're going to go back to the brand. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're going to go back and we're going to get this orange. I love this shade. And we will put that in. So there's one. Okay, so we got that one. And then Tiger Lily, I like that. Oh man. Okay, so we'll have to go back and put that one in. And then we're going to go back and get this orange. Okay, and then let's see, the peach. That doesn't even look like peach to me, but okay. And then we're going to go back and put that code in. So all we're doing is just copying and pasting these color codes. So now I have a nice variety of colors, and this is not coral. So let me go back and get coral again. We're going to get rid of this, I think, or maybe we'll get rid of that one. And we'll add this, and that will be my coral color. Okay, so now, and I'm going to get rid of this one too. So we have room for one more. Let's see. I think I've got everything. I might end up adding I've got my gray, I've got my kind of the tiger lily color. This is peach, this is my coral. Not really sure, but anyway, this looks really good. I like it, and I can use this as my brand colors. So those are the steps that you would take to set up your brand colors. Use some of these tools. Actually, go through and look at the color palettes, and I will put a link to this page that shows you all the different tools that you can use to select your color palette. Now, once you select your color palette, then you want to go over and you want to select your font. So there's some text styles that you can use, or you can also upload fonts from your computer. And those can also be very valuable when it comes to creating your brand. So that is pretty much it. So next, in the next video, we're going to show you how to create a logo. But for now, we've helped you set up your account with Canva. We've shown you the pricing plans. We've shown you how to set up your brand colors. And just remember that brand colors are only available, logos, brand colors, uploading fonts, and selecting your fonts. Those are only features available in the Pro plan. So if you have the free plan, you want to definitely make sure when you select your brand colors that you write down all of the hex codes so that you can access them, and maybe put that in a notepad or some note-taking application so that when you're creating your content, you can access those colors and be consistent with your branding. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.